Hello. Hey, how's it going? This is African News. Today I'll be talking about my experience. I want to talk about my experience as an immigrant in the United States and what I've heard from my sister and people that I know that have gone to other countries. What I've experienced here in the US is that like people act fake a lot. What I mean by fake, I don't mean like in my country you can be nice to someone, but that's just like being hospitable. Like, or you can go to a restaurant and somebody is nice to you. That's only because you are getting a table. Or in my country, you can start a job and the person welcomes you and, try to cater to your needs and stuff like that. It doesn't mean they like you. It doesn't mean they trust you. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that they are treating you like a new person and welcoming you. There's nothing wrong with that, but in the United States it's kind of different. In the United States, in my experience, like especially in the workplace or people that I first meet or wherever they are, a lot of times they act fake. Like they try, like in the workplace, they will try to be too friendly. A lot of times when somebody is too friendly in the workplace and they don't even know you yet, and I mean like they act like they know you and all that stuff, usually those are the people to avoid because in a very short amount of time, because number one, like I said, in the United States, when people act friendly, they act like they know you, they act like they know what's best for you, they act like they will be there for you, but that's not really true. That's all a mirage, because I would say 9 times out of 10, that person is going to say stuff about you to the boss, and he's going to plot against you to the boss, and he's going to be against you when you get into some type of issues. That's 100%. So when in the United States, don't confuse the friendship. They show you from people you don't know. Now, if you know someone after 2 years, 3 years, and you know they are reliable, they are dependable, and that's fine. But if you know somebody just a week, 2 weeks, and they act friendly, I would stay away from that person, because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a disappointment, in my experience. So, I mean, I'm not saying, like I said, good people in the United States they don't try to be, they don't actually try to be too friendly very quickly. They will take their time to know you and stuff. But if they try to befriend you, like matching color clothes and all that stuff, I would, yeah. But again, like I said, these are things that I have observed being an immigrant. And I think, and like I said, in France, if somebody doesn't like you, or other places, from what I heard, is people stay away from you. They don't talk, they don't joke. But in the United States, you will see a lot of people that don't like you, but they will still try to act friendly. And that creates a lot of problem because it makes you seem like they like you, but next time you hear something from them, so it's not from them talking evil about you. So it's not really, they're not really honest, truly honest. So I would say definitely if you work in the United States or if you meet people from the United States, to be very careful about that. People tend to have fake attitudes of being nice, and they're not really what they appear to be. So watch out for that stuff, especially in the workplace. Yeah, as far as friends, in other places, if they don't like you, they will stay away. Like if they say, oh, I don't like Africans. They might say, I don't like Africans, but it doesn't mean they don't like African Americans. Or they might say, I don't like Senegalese. It doesn't mean they don't like Gambians. So they're very like open, and they're very like direct in what they like, what they don't like, their experiences and stuff like that. But in the United States, most of the times somebody can be a racist, but they will still act friendly because they don't want to be looked at as a racist. So that's something to watch out for. Just because somebody is pretending to be friendly, and like I said, if you are a real person, a genuine person, you can tell if someone is genuine, or if you can tell somebody is just doing it for the sake of doing it. So that's all for my monthly take to give to my African community. All right, until next time.